Welcome back to the Travel Indaba, and what an Indaba it is this year. It's massive. There are a lot of people that are attending. There are so many exhibitors. In fact, they're hoping that there will at least be 10,000 delegates from 25 different countries around the world that will walk through these doors, and hopefully a lot more as this kicked off yesterday and of course carries on for the next 2 days here at the Chief Inkosi Albert Luthuli International Convention Center. And it's a real boost, as we always talk about, for KZN, but of course for eThekwini. That's really who gets the brunt of it all in terms of the people coming in, the exhibitors, and a boost to the economy. But to talk a little bit more about how it's been for Durban and for basically more of the areas around it, we've got Mr. Sibusiso Gumbi, who's the acting CEO of tourism in KZN. So nice to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by to chat to us.
Oh, thank you very much. Good morning, Leanne.
Good morning. So I talk about this being a real boost for eThekwini. How much of a boost has it been?
Well, indeed, this is the boost, not only for eThekwini, for the entire province of KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah.
Because when you look to the setup and all the economic impact that we are looking forward to yield, it will be more than close to 193 million contribution to the GDP, of which we strongly believe that that will indeed make our province to be sustainable economically.
That's really wonderful to hear, and I mean that is a lot. But in terms of feet coming in and out, what are you hoping that the numbers will look like?
Well, if you look to the last year one that we hosted, we had close to 9,000 people coming in. This time around it will be more than 10,000, and we are so pleased that we have close to 26 African countries that are part of our Indaba 2024. And amongst those 26, we also have newcomers, 3 countries that are new. Amongst them is the Guinea and the and we are so happy indeed.
Indeed, I can't wait to actually take a walk around. I've been sort of latched to the speakers, so I haven't had a chance to walk all the way down there, but I certainly will after this crossing, just to see some of the different countries and offerings that are here. You know, there's, however, still in the background there's still lingering issues that have affected the city and the province, and we know that. We can't hide away from it. But in terms of handling the numbers that are coming through, of handling events of this magnitude. I mean, I've already been chatting to a couple of people that are saying, it is difficult. Some of the hotels don't have water. Some people are struggling with this and that and the next. But are you happy so far? I have been hearing complaints, but I mean, perhaps you've got a better understanding.
The KZN always rise up. I think for us, even though we have had quite a number of problems that involves issues of COVID and also the floods and the nature of infrastructure, but there have been proper plans that have been put in place to address those issues. And even the preparation towards Indaba, we have made sure that all contingency plans are in place, and we are looking forward to the occupants of our hotels close to 95% to make sure that indeed the city and the province do benefit. But our main intention also is to make sure that people don't only enjoy KwaZulu-Natal, but we are able to provide them with the offerings that are within the province in all our districts as well, just to showcase the province and to also showcase the entire country as well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is a major opportunity for the country to put its best foot forward. But there are obviously issues, and those are things that I will address with the minister when we have an opportunity to chat to her as well. But I think it's important to talk more to the province, in terms of KZN and some of the issues that plague it, and people actually scared to holiday, thinking, I don't know if I should go there. I'm not sure if the water's okay. I'm not sure if the sea E. coli levels. I'm not sure, about a lot of question marks and a lot of things beyond your control, unfortunately. But are you feeling that the province is getting on top of the issues, is that things are getting better?
Yes, presently there is a committee that has been formed that looks to the revitalization of the tourism in the province. But it also takes into account all issues of infrastructure, the issues of water, infrastructure, maintenance, issues of beach cleaning and so on. And we are proud. If you look, if you walk around, well, I mean the beaches, you'll see the safety and also the quality of water have really improved, and people are enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
The other issues were around issues of safety, and we have made sure that we guarantee our visitors that safety will be our priority. And I'm sure if you were here even yesterday, you would have seen all around that the security is on top and everyone is feeling at home.
I was reading about that the city's actually brought about 300, I think you're calling them 300 street ambassadors to assist in keeping people safe during this time. Perhaps you want to talk a little bit more about that?
It's not only this time.
Is it all the time?
It started a month ago.
Good.
Where they want to make sure that they monitor the safety of our guests and make sure that they provide them with accurate information. So that for us is the way to go.
So this initiative, how does it work? Obviously it's a partnership. Is it a partnership between the city and business, or is it purely a city's initiative? And who are these ambassadors, street ambassadors we talk of?
At this stage is the initiative of the city.
Good.
For now, the city have made sure that they attend to all the financial issues, but in the long run it will be the partnership with the private sector, because we do need the private sector to be on board.
Yeah.
These individuals were openly recruited and they were taken through training, and it got to a stage where it was felt that they are now ready to be on the streets. Of course, training is a continuous process to make sure that they are on the alert.
And then just finally, as we do drive through the inner city, we see buildings in a terrible state, and obviously this is one of the issues that needs to urgently be addressed. How are you addressing that? I know that there's also been those issues spoken about, how you plan on rescuing, bringing these buildings back, bringing glory back to Durban.
Well, the revitalization of the city, it's one of the priorities that the city of Durban is looking into. Of course, as you have indicated, that there are quite a number of buildings. There are plans that are in place to make sure that they deal with those issues, because it has been proven that the unoccupied buildings will automatically yield to the possible issues of safety threats.
Absolutely, we see it in Johannesburg. It's a really bad
they are
issue.
attending to that. As the province, we are just playing an oversight to make sure that it all happens. But the real issue is that when people come to KZN, they always say they come to eThekwini. So eThekwini it's our entry when it comes to the province.
Okay.
Hence, we have all focus to make sure that the city works, and
right.
It is working currently.
Thank you for joining us here on the program. This, of course, is Sibusiso Gumbi. He's the acting CEO of tourism in KwaZulu-Natal, talking to us about the Indaba that is underway, and we'll have more for you in the next hour.